Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Legendary playthrough. Today we're going to be doing our playthrough based on the Disney Plus series Ironheart. And then of course, after all of the MCU playthroughs, I'll talk about my thoughts on the show, and I want your guys' opinion and things like that. So we're going to be hopping into it here. We've got the Hood, of course, as our Mastermind. 9 attack. We are using Hood's gang as the villain group. He's got Dark Memory, so he'll get +1 attack for each different hero class in our discard pile. And then his Master Strike, each player reveals the top 6 cards of their deck, discards all non-gray heroes, and puts the rest back in any order. We have Duels of Science and Magic. So 9 twists for 1 or 4 players. And then twist 1, 3, and 5 is Duel of Science. Each player reveals a black or blue hero, or discards down to 4 cards. If at least half the players failed to reveal, put this next to the Mastermind as a duel. Put this next to the Mastermind as a duel 1. Twist 2, 4, and 6. Same effect, but with yellow and red. 7 through 11, Duel of Science and Magic. Same effect, but each must reveal at least 3 of these colors. And then Evil wins when the Mastermind has won 5 duels. So we have to diversify our colors, which I think we have. We should have everything. So we're using. And then our Henchman group is going to be Doombot Legion, partly because it's the closest thing that made sense to me to be like Ezekiel Stain, because I don't know, so that's kind of why we're using that, kind of like cyborg-esque thing. And then the heroes we're going to be using, there is no Ironheart hero, unfortunately, which I think is a travesty, but we're going to be using Ironman Noir for her first suit, Iron Man for her second suit, and then we're using Clea to be Zelma. So that's what we got going on here. And I got no red, so I'm going to have to hopefully get some red coming through because Clea's got red. So, all right. Let's take a look and see what we have here. And we've got Madam Mask, Ambush, Guess Villain, Bystander, Strike, or Twist, then reveal top card of the villain deck. If you guessed wrong, play that card. I'm going to guess Scheme Twist. Nope. So we're going to play that card. It's a villain. Also has Ambush effect. Each player that has any 3 cards on the disc probably gains wound. Well, thankfully we have none, so there's that. We have 5 recruit and 1 attack. We'll get repulsor raise, 2 attack. If we play a blue hero, we get +1. And then I'll get a sidekick for the other. All right. We have a Scheme Twist. So this is a Duel of Science. We have to discard down to 4, which is a bummer. That's okay. We'll discard those. And then if at least half the players failed this, we stack the twist, so it's going to be 1 of 5. So that's going to go there. We'll put something on the bottom. And we'll continue our turn. We've got 3 attack. We'll take out a Doombot. We'll do his effect. I'm looking at the top 2 cards of your deck. Okay, I want to put the other one back. I probably don't need this because we're going to it's only going to matter given whatever time it is. So that, look at the top 2, KO 1, put 1 back. Okay. Then we're going to end our turn. Let's see what we get here. Okay. Another Scheme Twist. We have to discard or show that we don't. Oh gosh. Okay. So I'm going to discard down to 4. This ticks up to 2. We put something on the bottom. Oh dear. Okay. We play this for 2. We play this for 2. Plus we get 1 for playing a blue hero. We're going to fight Madam Mask. Madam Mask is defeated. KO 1 of your heroes. And then we'll use 2 for a sidekick. Okay. It's kind of a rough start here. The Dark Dimension. So this becomes a location. Villains here get Dark Memories. If they already have it, they get it twice. Okay. So we have 3 and 3. We'll fight Cancer just because we have 3 and there's nothing there boosting his attack. With the 3 recruits, we'll get another. What do we want? We'll get another Repulsor Ray. No, let's get a Shield Officer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Master Strike. So each player reveals the top 6 cards of their deck, discards all cards that are all non-gray cards, and puts the rest back in the order. There's the top 6. Nothing gets discarded. We can put them back in any order. It's enough to fight. Yeah, we can put these, and then I'm going to put this like this. Yeah, I'm going to put it back like that. Okay, we're going to draw 2. This should work out okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. We'll fight the Doombot. Reveal top 2 cards. KO 1. Put the other one back. So we've got a total of 6 here. Let's do this. It's bind the dark dimension. 3 attack. Play a blue hero. You may choose a player to make a demonic bargain and KO up to 1 hero from their choice, from their hand or discard pile. So demonic bargain, we would discard top card of our deck. If it costs 0, we don't take anything, and if it costs 1 or more, we get a wound. Okay, there's that. We'll draw. We have a scheme twist. I have to show. Oh my goodness! I got to discard down, so I discard down, and then I fail again. We put something on the bottom. Come on, man. Okay, we've got 4. We'll get mechanized plate mail. 2 recruits. If we play a black hero, we can investigate for the deck for a black hero. Investigate our cards for a black hero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need this because then that'll let me reveal purple it'll let me reveal red every time. We have a Master Strike, so we discard the top. This will give him something. There we go. Top 6. That gets discarded. We put the rest back in any order. Is there a way that I want to do this? Yes. We'll put it back. I'll put it back just like that. That's fine. Okay, we'll play this. We'll play this. We'll choose to make a demonic bargain for ourselves. So we'll discard top card of our deck. Cost 0. And then we don't take the damage, or we don't take the wound. And then it says we can KO a card from our hand or discard pile of our choice. That gets discarded. We've got 3 recruit, and we've got 6 attack. Let's get Endless Invention. Draw a card. If we play a black hero, we draw another. Okay. We have a Doombot. It comes in Dark Memories. Actually, we're not going to be able to really do anything about it, I don't think. We're going to play this. We'll investigate for a black card. Whoops. I'll take this, put this on the bottom. Play this to draw 2, because we draw a card for this, draw a card for this. There's attack. There's recruit. We'll fight the Doombot. Look at the top 2 cards of our deck. KO 1, put 1 back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. We'll get another mechanized plate mail. And I'll get a sidekick. And green's like a color I don't even need. Okay. We have a scheme to... Seriously? Okay. I don't know how I'm winning this game. But we have to discard down to 2. We have to discard 2. Discard those 2. Put somebody on the bottom. We investigate for a black card. We don't get it. We have 5 here. I'll use it to get Prepare Dark Magic, draw a card, then put a card from hand top of your deck. Get a sidekick. And the go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he right now is +2. We have a bystander, which goes to him. Okay, that's 2, 4, and 5. We have 4 recruit. I'll get another one of these. Man, this is rough. Okay. We have another Madam Mask, guess villain, bystander, strike, or twist. I'm going to guess twist. Okay, so we play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I moved this. Discard all non-gray heroes. Put everything back. We'll put it back. It doesn't really matter. We'll do that. Okay. They get +2. He gets 1. Okay. We'll play... No, hold on. Let me do it this way. I goofed up. Hold on. I'm going to do these two first. We'll play this to investigate for a black hero. Neither of these are black. We'll put that on the bottom. Play that to draw 2. Play that to draw 2. Okay. Then we've got that. We've got that. We'll play this, draw a card, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Play that. We'll take the Demonic Bargain. That gets discarded. We can KO it. And then we've got this and this. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8. We'll fight Madam Mask. KO one of our heroes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. We'll get another one of these. We'll end the go. There are red cards in here. I know that there are. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Chemistro. Dark Memory Spite. Exchange a card. You played this turn with a card in the HQ that has the same or lower cost. The game card goes to your discard pile. I don't know why I keep moving this. Okay. Alright. We're going to investigate for a black card. We have one. I'll put this back. We'll draw 2. We'll play this to draw a card, and then I put a card from my hand on top of my deck. So I'll put this on top of my deck. We'll do a Demonic Bargain. This gets KO'd. Play this. I'll do the Demonic Bargain. This gets I can KO that. We'll investigate for a black card, which is what I should have done first, honestly. Oh, we'll get that. Okay. We'll get this. Oh, sorry. We'll play this to draw 2. Okay, we're going to get the purple gem. So, Ritual Artifact. If any of your cards are revealed, looked at, or discarded from any deck, you may discard the purple gem to get 6 attack. Just drawing a card or playing a card from a deck doesn't count. The important thing about this is that when we reveal, if we have it out as an artifact, when we reveal, it just counts as being there. And so as long as we have this, we can get to these and have our 3 cards to reveal. To do stuff. Oh, and there's another red card. And then we'll play these. So he does get boosted up by 1 there. 2. So we have 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attack. We'll fight the hood. So let's get this here. You can choose this by some investigate for a card with an attack or recruit icon. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm not going to get it. But I do an attack or recruit icon. And it doesn't have either. But we do take this. Each other player discards their deck. Well, okay. That's okay. Alright. Our turn's over. We're at, what are we at, 4? I can't lose any more of these. So I need a, which there's a good chance I'll get a black card or a blue card for the next one. Okay, I got it. We reveal it. We don't discard. And since we won that one, we don't do that. So that was twist number that. We'll put this on the bottom. Okay, I think we're in a good spot now. So we're going to play this, and this is going to chill. And remember, this is a red card, so as long as we have to reveal, artifacts count. We'll play this, we'll draw a card, then we'll put a card on top of our deck. I'm going to choose to give myself a Demonic Bargain. We'll discard, this gets KO'd. I'm not going to do it again. Because how many gray cards have we gotten rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're getting to the end. So, actually, before I do that, let's play this to draw. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do it yet. We'll play these. So that's going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attack. We'll hit the hood again. We have each other player reveals a red hero or discards a card, and each other player reveals a black hero, gains a wound. We've revealed our red hero, and we've revealed our black hero, so we don't take anything. Okay, so that gets in there. We will draw up, and then draw this, and the dark memories don't happen. Scheme twist number 6, we have to reveal red. We have red here, so we are good on that one. We'll put something on the bottom. All right. So let's investigate for a black card. We have neither. I'm going to put it back like this. We're going to draw 2. I'm going to play this to draw a card, and then put a card back. We're going to play this to make a demonic bargain. Discard this. This gets KO'd. We investigate for another black card. I'm going to play this to make the demonic bargain. This gets discarded. I'm going to KO it. We have this. We have this. So this is 2, 4, 6. I'm going to use it to recruit these 2. We're going to play this to draw 2 cards. We got 2. This is an attack. So it's not 11 attack right now. And I can just draw everything. So we have 11 attack. We'll fight the hood again. Fight, if this was not a location, rescue 4 bystanders, and this enters the city's new location. You fight a villain here, playing the card from the villain deck. So 1, you may KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. I think I'm okay. 2, 3, when you rescue this bystander, choose a hero in the HQ that costs 4 or less and gain its printed attack or recruit. I suppose we could get, wait, what did I have? 2, I had 11 and I spent 9, so I have 2 left. I'll choose this to get 3, so I have 5, and then here's our last one, KO wound. So I have 5 attack now. Let's fight Chemistro. And then his fight effect says exchange a card. He's only 4. His fight effect says exchange a card with a card in the HQ that's the same or lower cost. Do I want to try to get this? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. Let's swap this for... Oh, that lets me investigate, though. I'll just exchange these 2. Okay. I thought about it, but that lets me investigate for black, and if I investigate for that 1 card, then I'm going to end up getting to draw everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a Master Strike, so we have to discard everything. Top 6. Well, this gets discarded. Everything else doesn't. He's +2. There's nothing there. Okay. So investigate for a black card. We have this one. Shuffle back in. We get this. We put this one back. Draw 2. Draw 2. Nice. This is goofy. Okay, we've got this for 4. Man, this like turned around quite a bit. Let's use it to get Demonic Descendant. You can make a demonic bargain to get +2 attack. We will play. I've got this. Investigate for a black card. There isn't one. I'm gonna use the last 2 to get a sidekick. We'll play this to draw a card, then draw another card. Man, this is kind of goofy. Can I make a demonic bargain if I don't have a deck? I don't think I've ever had this happen before. A player discards the top card of their deck to see if they're corrupted by power. If you discard a 0-cost card, some cards let you... Does anything say on here what you can do with that? I suppose the ability is to discard... That player discards the top card of their deck. So because I can't discard the card, I can't take the... I can't do the demonic bargain. So I don't think I can do the effect. Okay. Well, there's 2 there. I can choose in a team. Okay, we're not going to do that. So I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again. And then we'll fight him. Or do I take... Yeah, let's just take him out. Okay, each of the player reveals their hand and discards an non-gray hero. That is the game. So considering how bad this started off, it actually worked out really, really well. So let's go ahead and count the victory points up, and then we can talk about the show. All right, that's 6, 12, 18. Oh, there's the other one. So 18, 19, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, minus 18, so 21. So 21 victory points, not a lot, but that's okay. Was really concerned about the way this started off, and yeah, we would have been fine. So Ironheart, the newest show from Disney Plus and the MCU, the end of Phase 5, which, side note, really not having Avengers movies at the end of the phases is a big bummer, because it just is like, oh, it's arbitrarily, whatever. Anyway, it's a different point. So what do I think of the show? I did not like the fact that the way they dropped it was 3-3, because it felt like, to me, they were just trying to get it out, and I think the show deserved a little bit more than that. I think from a story perspective, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was pretty good. I think my first sort of frustration was there was a little bit of, like, when they kept asking her, why do you keep wanting to do this, she kept saying, because I could, or because I can, or something, and to not be, like, I think, and maybe I'm dumb, but, like, it's clearly, like, it was a thing of, she watched her best friend and her stepdad be killed in front of her, and she wants to, like, basically, have a suit of armor to protect those people and protect people she cares about and things like that. And I think, like, playing this, like, I don't want to face my kind of emotional trauma by just saying, well, I did it because I want to do it, kind of thing, was like, I mean, we get to that point eventually when they're in the garage, like in, like, the 5th episode or whatever, 4th or 5th episode, I can't remember, and she goes through that memory with her stepdad. I think that part was a little kind of funny, but by the time we got to that point, it was fine. It just seemed kind of weird at first. I can't really put my finger on it. And then the other, like, and that was kind of a minor thing. Like, I think as the audience, we knew that, but it was, like, frustrating to watch it, I think, from the characters on screen, not understanding that was the deal explicitly. I would say the other kind of thing that did not work for me as well, and it's not really his fault, is the Zeke Stain character. I think I like them bringing him in, and I like that, but, like, he was just kind of goofy, which I think he's supposed to be, but then he flips and becomes this, like, I don't like Riri now for getting me in jail, which I totally understand. I don't know, that, it was just odd. It seemed kind of odd and out of place, and I don't know, I'm just kind of weird about that. Not weird, maybe is the right word, but that was the one kind of thing in the mix that, like, just felt more or less out of place. I think everything with Riri and her mother and Natalie were great. I actually think the chemistry between her and Natalie were really, really good. I liked Natalie's brother a lot. I liked Zelma quite a bit. Zelma ended up being one of my... I'm really excited about that character and, like, the Strange Academy stuff and just, like, tapping into that more of that stuff. The other thing I didn't quite love either... and it's just because I don't really like the actor. I liked Mephisto. We finally got Mephisto, and I liked that whole thing. I just don't really like Sacha Baron Cohen that much, but I think he did a good job as Mephisto, and, like, I think he will do a good job as Mephisto. I'm just not a big fan of him as an actor. So that was a so-so for me, but we've known he was going to be it for, like, 3 years now, so, it is what it is. But it was cool to see his, like, reflection in the spoon, to see his red face. I did like Anthony Ramos as the Hood. I wish with the Hood there would have been a little bit more, like, exposition on, like, how the Hood worked. Like, we knew that if he held his breath, he went invisible, but that's, like, if you know the comics. And, like, the fact that he can bend the bullets, I think if they did a little bit more into that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe the Hood will come back up again, because Riri took it. So those are a couple minor things, but like I said, I liked a lot of the other stuff. I do wish we got a little bit more with her and her stepdad, like some of those flashbacks, because I thought that was a really great scene with her and her stepdad in the garage dancing. I love that scene quite a bit. I do like the fact that they took their time with the CGI, because I think it looked really great. I think the red suit at the end was a little so-so, but, like, the other suit that she's in for most of the show looked awesome. Like, it just, from a CGI perspective, it looked really good. And I think everybody was, like, tired of nanotech suits, and this just solidifies that, like, these kind of suits are superior to nanotech, I think. So I did enjoy that quite a bit as well. And I like that she's a character that is, like, I think when you understand why somebody does something, even if it's not the right thing, but you understand the reason, I think that's just an interesting dilemma with these characters. And I think, like, a lot of what she said is true about, like, Tony Stark is who he is because of his money, and there's a lot of that, which I think is very interesting. And there is a lot of weird criticism online, like, well, she killed somebody and he would never do that. Like, he literally sold weapons of mass destruction and he killed all kinds of people. I mean, whatever. People are being dumb about that. But yeah, no, I like her inclusion. I like that she's this complicated character, and I really do like the ending of her making that deal with Mephisto, because I think they were leading to a point of, like, oh, obviously she's going to deny it, right? Like, she's going to turn it down. And it's almost it's similar to me, like, almost with it's like a play on the Peter Parker, Tony Stark thing, when he's like, you're going to join the Avengers. And he's like, no, I think I'm just going to stay back. Like, you're tempted with this thing you want, and you have an opportunity to do it, and you turn it away. And I think, like, especially when it's a loved one, and she didn't lose her once, she lost her twice, because once she got used to Natalie as an AI, and she got basically just disappeared when they uploaded the magic to the suit. I mean, you're watching your friend die in front of you 2 times. I can't say that I wouldn't be tempted for that. And, like, that's Mephisto's whole deal, is to, like, get you with the thing you want the most. And so I think that was going to play a very fascinating, interesting dynamic in whatever future projects these characters are in. If the talk is, like, the Champions or the Young Avengers project will deal with Mephisto, I think that will be really cool, especially with, like, Billy and Tommy. I think that just makes things really, really interesting, and I think you can play with the dynamic of these characters quite a bit, because I think if you think about the lineup, I mean, obviously, like, for Billy and Tommy to exist, somebody has to die, so you've got kind of a thing there. I mean, Kamala's, she doesn't really have, like, I guess, like a bad whatever with her. I mean, I guess Cassie, like, stole a bunch of stuff and was kind of a sort of a criminal. I mean, she might have stole a bunch of stuff, but she was sort of like, she was like an activist, but, like, would get into trouble a lot. So these characters seem a little imperfect, and I like that about them. So I don't know. We'll see. I thought the show was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And I think just because it got delayed, and then there was just Marvel, it's part of Marvel's old structuring of their television series, and there was just a lot of, like, it just didn't seem like we're going to do 3 and 3, so it just didn't feel like they had a lot of confidence in it. I'm just trying to get it out of the way. And it honestly it was one of the better TV projects in my opinion, and definitely, like, really enjoyed it. I liked the character and the main cast quite a bit. Just Zeke was kind of so for me. I liked the gang too. I thought they were a lot of fun, and just their dynamics. And honestly, the fight scene in the White Castle was probably one of my favorite parts of the show as well. Just watching her figure out how to beat them all, because she clearly can't overpower them, right? So she's just trying to use her brain to, like, and her science and understanding of, like, engineering to defeat them and get out of there. So I did like that quite a bit. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to get a season 2, because the shows typically don't, with the exception of Loki. But I think this is a good show, right, for a season 2, or, like, there's the crossover with, if they do a Strange Academy, or if they do a Young Avengers / Champions, like, to lead this story and, like, this be the thing that leads into that narrative. I think that would be really cool. So anyway, that was my thoughts on Ironheart. It took a while, because the show's been done for a while, but I'm glad that they took their time to make it look good, and I think it was good. I mean, like I said, I really enjoyed it, and we need an Ironheart character for Marvel Champions, or Marvel Legendary. We have one for Marvel Champions. We need Ironheart for Marvel Legendary. So anyway, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys thought of the series, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.